Hello friends, and welcome to our reading circle. Today I have a book, The Snowy Day, that I want to read to you all. How many of you all have ever heard this story? This is one of my favorite stories to read. It is about a little boy who is so excited about seeing snow. We're gonna find out what he does in the snow. Are you ready to join me in our story? Let's go. The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. He walked with his toes pointing in like this. See his different footprints in the snow. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. What is it that he found that made a new track? What do you think this is? What did he find? It was a stick. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. So he found a stick. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. Now he's walking away. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. How many of you all have ever built a snowman or made snow angels in the snow? He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great, big, tall, heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another, and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. Uh-oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. What do you think happened to that snowball that was in his pocket? Look at his pocket. What do you think happened? He was outside where it was cold, and then he came inside where it was warm. So what happened to that snowball that he had in his pocket? That's right, it melted away. It melted because it was warm inside. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. So I wonder what kind of adventures they're gonna have today, Peter and his friend. All right, I hope you enjoyed our story, friends. We have an activity we're gonna do now. We're gonna learn how to make our own snow to play with in the house so it doesn't melt like what Peter had in his pocket. We're gonna make snow that you can play with in your warm house. All right, are you ready to learn about that, friends? All right, friends, so there are only 2 ingredients that you need in order to make this super cool snow. We need baking soda, and you need shaving cream. And then you need a tray to make your snow on. So, first thing we're gonna do is put our baking soda on the tray. It says you need about a cup of baking soda. So we're gonna measure out, do about a cup of baking soda. Put that on there. Takes it a minute to come out. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing with our shaving cream. Put that shaving cream on there. And then we start mixing it together. And as you mix it, you'll notice it's feeling really cold. So you just keep mixing it together, friends, until you get the consistency that you want. And then you may have to add, like this is really wet, so we may need to add a little bit more baking soda to our mix. So we're gonna add just a little more. And it's okay that we're making a mess. That's what makes it even more fun. The messier, the more fun it is. And as you see, it's starting to look like snow, friends. Keep mixing it together. Keep mixing. And like I said, you'll feel the cold of the snow. So it feels like the snow outside, friends. It is so fun. So we just keep mixing it, and then you have a snowy fun that you can play in. So you can tell your parents, I know how to make snow. Can I have baking soda and shaving cream so I can show you how to make snow that we can play with in the house? So that way you don't have to worry about getting your snowsuit on and gloves to go out and play with snow when it's too cold. You can make your own snow in the house. All right, friends. So I hope you enjoyed making our snow. All right, friends, that was so much fun. We read our story, The Snowy Day. And remember, in this story, Peter was outside and he made a snowball and took it inside. And what happened to that snowball? It melted because he went from outside where it was cold to inside where it was warm. But guess what? We figured out how we can make our own snow to play with inside, so that when we're inside and we want to play with snow, we use baking soda and we use shaving cream to make our own snow. So you can go find an adult and tell them how to make snow. Tell them that you need 2 things, baking soda and shaving cream, and a tray, and you can make your own snow. I hope you have lots of fun making that snow and having lots of fun playing with it. See you next time.